of NBA basketball with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Houston, they're still trying to get something started this year, currently at the bottom of the conference.
When I look at the Rockets, they have had a truly awful start to the year. They need to course correct now before the whole season just slips away.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
Here are the starters for Houston. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Josh Okogie is out there with Shepard, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Cavaliers, MP is out there with Mobley. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Thomas Bryant, and it's Harden in at the point. And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
Well, MP set a rather large goal for himself to outscore everyone on the opposing team. While MP certainly is talented enough to do so, that sure is a lofty goal, and he's been very vocal about it. Now, the media can get all over you when you set goals that big, but he's struggled a bit trying to deliver on that promise. We'll see if he steps up tonight.
Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
And here are the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Houston. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 7 points in the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Mitchell. Now MP takes the 3. The rebound by Shepard.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Durant. Back to Okogie. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Now here's Harden. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from 3.
Here's Durant. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Okogie. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Harden. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Harden's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now. Streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Graham.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Okogie, the pass to Durant. To the left wing. Pass to Okogie. Beyond the arc. The shot misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Evan Mobley out there with Max Strus. Then it's MP, then it's James Harden, and it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Finney Smith. Now here's Durant. 18 points for him. good on the shot.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Right side Harden. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 6 points.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
From the high post. And it's good. Off the back. Rim it in.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. And here's Harden. 9 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Durant. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Okogie's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. That is nasty, Evan Mobley. That's almost unfair.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Durant. Shot from the top of the key. The Cavaliers pull it in. Martinez has got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Str8. This one for 3. And MP with a basket on the assist by Str8. Str8 has got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Here's Shepherd. He's got 5. Pass to Durant. Over MP. The Rockets with another miss. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Cleveland on top, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello. Yeah, they're playing as a team, working the ball around, rewarding guys for getting open.
I see this. And moving on to some awards, these are the 2. And that is going to do it for.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Shepherd is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Capella in at the 5.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Shepherd. 5 points in the game. A nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Harden from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. The kick to Durant. Spins. And Durant slams it home.
Well, Kevin Durant is the total package. Make no mistake, his handle is outstanding.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Three-pointer, Harden. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Shepherd. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 5. Cleveland again missing.
They feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Durant, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And here's MP from outside. Okogie pulls down the board. And it's Houston's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And they pick up 2. Smith's got 5 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at New York, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Cavaliers, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Bryant. Tyson comes in for Mobley. And it's Strus in for MP. Van Vliet's checked in for the Rockets. Both teams making substitutions here. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. MP's shot is good.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
We've got Thomas Bryant, Mobley out there with MP. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Harden in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Harden after the basket by Houston. There's the drive. MP outside, fires away from outside, from deep, MP sinks it.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And we're going courtside for a report on Fred Van Vliet. What's the status, Allie?
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
Allie, thanks for the report.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
Capella pulls it down. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Durant. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Harden. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Outside Capella. Now Durant. Oh, KD. Filthy.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
MP. Ooh, he can't tie it up. That one's no good. The Rockets lead by 3. On the wing, Durant, covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Durant. 1:09 left in the game. The three is in!
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Right side Harden. Driving in.
The way James Harden varies his pace, it is really tough as a defensive player to get any kind of contest without drawing contact.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. Harden hits them both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Capella screen on Harden. Now Durant. Durant draws the double. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
And he slams it down.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
And Houston has possession. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Capella pulls it down, and so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he could be.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Cleveland calls timeout. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Stolen by Capella. And stolen by Mobley. So it's Houston winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
Kind of a mixed bag for you tonight, MP. You were able to get back on track offensively, but you guys came up short. What do you think needs to change?
Yeah, it's not that serious. Some nights your shots fall, some nights they don't. I like the looks I was getting, I just got to make more of them.
So this loss was on you then?
Oh yeah, 100%. I was okay out there tonight, but I know I could be way better. When I put the ball in the basket the way I'm used to, we walk out with a win every time. And so you'll see that next game out.
Ooh, can't wait, MP. Thank you.
Thank you.
BA, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that about wraps it up.
Game time. Campaign time.
Shaking MP.
I'm nervous like sneeze. Get that backpack mounted on your wall. Okay, I'm good. That was after shooting down the drain twice. Ooh, would have paid to see that.
Front of the camera.
All right, boys. Yep. Catch up with you guys later.
Hey,
I want to do something different this weekend.
Like in the car. Our family's
But true. You had chip bags from years back.
Same. Okay, that's only because. Okay, what? What's up?
Nature walk.
Sounds a bit boring.
Like, a lot. There's a waterfall, epic viewpoint, and I'll bring the chips. Y'all know I got it.
Okay, I'm game. Try something new.
Go on a big trip after
Okay,
the season.
but if it's more than an hour, I'm staying in Boston.
Like Japan or
Maybe you
Australia?
can clean it for me.
Yeah, Japan. I went to Tokyo. And I love seeing
fries
the
from
big
scratch?
they have on
Once
TV.
in a while, it takes
Plus,
some
I'd like to
time.
see one of those
It's
cat
so much quicker when it's frozen. Yeah, and
No,
honestly,
those super cool.
I'm not that great
They're
with
even
cutting
vending
ice cream.
machines for treats and stuff. I feel that.
I
Fresh
like
potatoes
that.
take time to process.
If you do make them, try soaking, then drain.
Like when you make eye contact with the fan, try again. Is that crazy?
All right, cut it out. It's starting to get a little season.
We are at a sporting.
My daughter was asking me.
He's about to tear it up.
A reminder, fans, we hope to come and join us for our trading card day. The ticket that the fans to the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Moondog and the Cavalier Girls. Fans, be here for the mascot mania. All fans and fans will receive a poster of Moondog.
And remember, Cavs fans, if you come out to the next Cavs home game, the first 10,000 fans will get their own Cavs Powerhouse Green Team hoodie. Make sure to be here and bring your friends and family. And Cavalier fans, we've got a special giveaway at our next game. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will receive a Cavaliers calendar. Don't miss this.
We want your time.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Pascal Siakam.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, we've got Harden. Mobley is out there with MP. And there's Bryant, and it's Mitchell in at the 2. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And here's Halliburton. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. This is their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
And that one's good. MP.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Halliburton finds Siakam. And so just over a minute and a half played. Shot to stop the run. Halliburton for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. MP is number 1.
He's really showing what he can do. I mean, providing an impressive knack offensively for a first-year player.
And here is MP. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Zubac. Siakam outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Siakam uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. And the basket by MP.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Halliburton. And a wide open look for Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Harden kicks to Mobley. Over to the left wing. Back to MP. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Indiana's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Walker with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Back to Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They double-team Siakam. Halliburton against Harden. Clock at 6. Siakam for three. That shot off the mark. And so it's Cleveland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. I'll look at the field goal percentage numbers. And welcome back to the second quarter of act. This is checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Jones. The Cavaliers leading by 10. On the court for Indiana. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one's good. MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Now, here's Nesmith, covered by MP. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. Crosses over. It's up a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. Down by 15. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you.
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. 36 seconds left now here in the second. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Screen by MP. Harden, no good.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Takes a step back. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from McConnell.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, everybody.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Neal.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. You'd like to see that from a young player.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the
we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Thomas Bryant is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Harden. And it's Martinez in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night. Cleveland leading by 9. The 3 from Harden. Nembhard grabs the board. The Pacers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And it's Halliburton missing. Cavaliers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. MP, no good. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Halliburton. Now Nembhard. The kick out to Walker. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Screen by MP. A kick out to Mobley. And here's MP for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside, Walker. Back to Halliburton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 9. To the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Halliburton muscles through the contact.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The 3 from Harden. The Pacers pull it in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. For 3, Siakam. The Cavaliers pull it in. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 3-pointer. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Wade, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 13-point game. Siakam kicks to Walker. Pass to Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Pacers trail by 11. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Good on the triple. Siakam's got 9.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And timeout call by Kenny Up. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And so in the game for the Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Zubac in at the 5.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Mitchell outside. No good from 3. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now MP from deep. Rebounded by Zubac. MP against Nembhard. Doesn't get that one. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of those 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Few guys can be as trusted as Harden when you're in these situations. He knows how to get it done.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Nembhard. To take the lead. Knocks down the 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
MP with a screen on Halliburton. Now MP puts up the 3. MP showing the range.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Harden! Off target from outside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Halliburton against Harden, and that one is good.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
Harden fires. Harden buries the triple.
One of the best scorers in the clutch. Harden doing it again.
Indiana trailing here. Now, here's Halliburton.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Harden! And there's the 3.
Coming up big in the clutch. Harden, you know he loves these moments.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Halliburton. That's off.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
At the line for your Cavaliers, MP, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
MP trying to shoulder the weight here.
So both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Zubac, a screen on Mitchell. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Halliburton. Mitchell rips down the rebound. So they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Donovan Mitchell taking.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Puts it up from deep. It's off. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
Oh yeah, coach is always right. Championships are built day by day, practice by practice. We want to approach every game with that energy, and when we do, good things happen. Enough good things happen, great things start happening. And that's what we're looking for, greatness every night.
You're well on your way, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin.
My kids played last weekend. Oh, yeah? Pete, let's go. Watch. You don't want to get tunnel vision. No pun intended. Keep your eyes active and be alert at all times. We're still good for tomorrow, right?
So I was giving some more thought about our international evaluation.
How long will it? Oh, please tell me you're making a change.
We are. 2 of you are going to save us almost an hour a week.
Oh, what do you guys sound great. Yeah, how's that?
Talking to you.
Oh,
Trying to
yeah.
figure out when
We'll
we're
be
going to
making
schedule
weekly
time when all of us
slideshows
get
by
together and
continent
chat.
of our top 5 target players.
Us?
Yeah, you. You want shorter meetings, right? So synthesize, gather, review, summarize, and I'll cap the meeting to 30 minutes.
And for my money, an NBA game is 5 hours is the top minimum.
Great
fans.
I like the family. We're having a game tournament this weekend?
And we take it very seriously. Oh, I love games. Can I play? You play 2K? All the time. I'll bring wings.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring board games.
So, wait, no need.
It's all classic games. In 2K.
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper for compost.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
And then we saw the new Jake Paul movie.
Ooh, I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Well, I lost in Belgium. I got 7 photos.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't. Said I wouldn't mention.
Jake, you wrong. How could you not like it?
Ages wasn't.
You're not to leak any info on the socials, understood? Which part? Enjoy this trip? Aliens? Report back soon. Biohack weapon?
Been a long time since I've
The time travel?
No, that made perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played his sister's like 25 years younger than him. And they talk about doing stuff together as kids.
Yeah, it's cool. I still want to see it.
Yeah, the rest of the stuff.
Who handed them?
And then I realized my key was inside the backpack.
Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on your doorstep 2 flights down?
yes.
You're locked inside the house?
Yes.
How'd you get out?
Everyone.
Is it okay to ask them if we don't see one? Quite the cat.
Absolutely.
You should get that backpack
Just
mounted
be
on
sure
your
that
wall.
no one's feet are
That was
getting in
after
the
Shimmy
walkway
down the
or
drain.
court area as
Hate
the
to
night
see
will
that.
Okay?
All right, boys. I think we'll break that out.
I'm not your coach.
Yep. We like you guys later.
My daughter was asking me to make
When you make eye contact with the fan,
Oh, adorable.
Slightly, yeah.
What's the process?
just need some nutrition in there.
So last time I snuck in some kale,
We are at a
she
sporting
saw
event.
little green bits, and now every day she asks me to promise I won't put any kale.
Not at all.
Even more adorable.
No, mostly strawberries and bananas.
Radio it in.
Classic.
I've never been to Abu Dhabi. It was a 12-ounce cup that tipped over in the tunnel. You should try snorkeling first.
You know what? This probably is us. There's a towel over
How do
there.
you know that?
Our family's vacation together.
Someone else will take care of
This
it.
one here almost sank. The swimming pool.
Okay,
Good work,
that's
team.
only because I could just
So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, it didn't play me a song.
40 minutes.
So yeah, try some light activity first before an underwater breathing apparatus. It says a mermaid. You are not.
People are always listening and marveling.
Where else?
I was just about to go to your back. Jeffrey very well.
Only for work, but I'd like still for fun.
Oh yeah, get up to Seattle.
Am I?
Be sure not to miss out on any upcoming cash games. We have both single and package games available. Stop by your nearest ticket booth or visit our website to secure yours. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word CAS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concerns immediately.
Well, folks, be sure to come on out for our panic flag giveaway. Every fan will receive a Cavaliers panic flag.
Cavalier fans, make sure to attend our next home game. Each and every fan in attendance will get their own Cavaliers t-shirt. You won't want to miss out. Fantastic.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
and now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. Well, you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
And now the Los Angeles starters. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Garland. Pass to Lopez. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Now here's MP. Last game, he had 28 points.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Mathurin. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
MP, a screen on Garland. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Leonard against MP. 13 feet out. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Martinez can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy. Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Now here's Garland. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Harden with it, guarded by Garland. And Mobley gets it to go.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense. Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Mathurin. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Collins with a screen on Harden. Garland for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And Garland is an effective shooter, capable of shooting 40% on threes for an entire season.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Cleveland leading by 12. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. MP is out there with Mobley, and it's Harden in at the point. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll. And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Collins with a screen on Harden. Garland, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season. Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You
see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Leonard, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Mitchell, lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Martinez has got assist number 5 here tonight. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Bryant, he's checked in for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Garland.
Let him hear it.
1:19 left in the half. Collins passes to Dunn. To the middle, down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard for 3, gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. And the shot's good. Mitchell's got 13.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Lopez. Over Bryant. Lopez can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter, and he gets that one.
What a deft touch on the floater. Leonard's offensive arsenal continues to impress.
Now here's Mitchell. Out to the wing. From deep, Mobley. Not going to go that time. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention.
Oh, yeah, as someone who loves to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching you. And circling back to the first. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Garland feeling it out a bit. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Lopez. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. On the wing, Mathurin. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Mathurin's got 5 now.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Harden from outside. They get it again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin. Let's see the stat sheet here for Kawhi Leonard. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
Clippers trail by 21. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, What do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back three against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
And so here are the Clippers. After Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Here's Lopez, and there's a 3-second violation. Stretching the floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Pass to MP for 3, and the Cavaliers, another 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Mathurin passes to Garland. They need this. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to MP. The 3 is up. The rebound by Garland. And so Garland will bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
2 minutes.
MP, a screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Harden. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. For 3, Mathurin. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Harden against Garland. From deep, MP. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach. Collins outside. Here's Mathurin. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
We've got Sam Merrill. He's out there with Max Strus. MP is out there with Dean Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Garland. Down low. Here's Leonard. Martinez grabs the board. Martinez has got 5 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Tries it from 16. Again, Los Angeles.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Garland finds Lopez. Outside Mathurin from behind the arc. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th assist of the night.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Lopez can't hit. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
MP against Garland. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night for your team, getting the win, and a big night for you in the glass with double-digit rebounds. How does it feel?
I was just trying to stay active on the glass. We were able to force them into some tough shots and get enough misses to come out on top tonight. That's what the culture is here. Each of us doing small things together so we can do big things when playoffs come around.
Well, it's paying off, MP. Well done.
Big bucks.
Over to you, BA.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by
Show night tonight.
It's called Culture, guys. You should try it out sometime. Oh, good one.
There's a liquid spill in the tunnel.
Radio it in.
Hey, this is tunnel staff with a 12-ounce cup that tipped over the tunnel. Yeah.
You know what?
Too much.
Probably is just a towel. There are underlying charges that are concerned.
Oh, someone else will take care of it. Well, we should forget about taking the flight.
Good work, team.
Third round. Scan for badges, okay?
So everyone's supposed to be here.
Yes. Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
Absolutely. Also, just make sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on. Okay? I'm not your coach.
Let's go on a big trip after the season.
National?
Like Japan? Australia? Yeah, Japan. I want to see Tokyo. And I love seeing those steakhouses they have on TV. Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat cafes.
Shooting today.
You're joking.
How early?
No, they look super cool. They're even vending machines and streets and stuff.
I like cats, but I don't usually vacation
Yeah,
for
they
it.
must be putting a lot.
Canadian basketball has really been on a rise since the Raptors took home their trophy a few years back.
It makes me wonder if they may be interested in league expansion down the road. Yeah, that Pacific Northwest corridor has been gaining a lot of attention. Yeah, I'd love to be out there too.
I don't know how you guys watch it.
So, are we thinking of adding on a scout for the Northern Territories?
I could watch
Well, if we keep seeing this much talent, we may want to explore adding to the budget.
Can I finally get an assistant?
I want to disagree on a point you made yesterday.
About lunch being essential before starting a debate?
Well, that tournament performances should be second to regular season evaluation.
No, that makes sense. Our season is much longer and represents more of a contribution we expect our young players to make.
I don't doubt the weekly grind, but I also think the players have more time between games than the NBA.
I love
So I'd rather look at the high pressure moments like the tournament.
So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Thomas Bryant. Mobley is out there with MP. Then it's Harden, and it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Well, that's a classic example of a tough road loss. If they had been at home with their crowd's energy behind them, things may have turned out differently.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Takes the 13-footer. MV grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Barrett. A 17-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. Ingram wide open. No good from outside.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now here's Martinez. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. And MP with the basket on the assist by Harden. Martinez has got 6.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that's a great way for Harden to keep the D off balance, just using the mid-range area.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. With the step back. And here's Ingram from the arc. Mark that is his 5th miss in 7 shots. Mitchell in the corner. Inside. Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. MP finds Mitchell. Outside for Martinez. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. On the court for Cleveland, Mitchell and Str8 share wing duty. MP out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now Barnes really gets off the ground. He is just an effortless athlete.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And here is Ingram following the 3-pointer by MP.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Harden against Quickly. Low block shot on the way. Mobley on the follow.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Quickly. After the made shot from Evan Mobley. In the corner, Barrett with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
The Raptors making a switch here. Shed's checked in. Now here's Harden. 17 points in his last outing. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists in the game. And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 13. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Buries it from 3-point range.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The deep 3 from Harden. They get the rebound. Mobley. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Here's Ingram. And he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And so it's Toronto up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Checking out Toronto, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Raptors.
It's all been...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Guys, back over to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Quickly with a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight. Harden against Quickly. And a wide open look for MP. And another 3 for Cleveland.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
Out to Barrett. A 3 ball. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Ingram outside. From the wing. Count that one. 30 points for Brandon Ingram.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Raptors making a switch here. Walters checked in. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Harden wide open, he shoots. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, and the D, you got to get out on that, or Harden will make you pay.
Down low. And that one's good. Barnes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. And having starred in a six-man role in New York, Jim Emanuel quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up quickly.
Here's Ingram, following the basket by MP. Walter can't get it to go. In the corner, Harden, back to Martinez. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. Martinez has got 26.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 15. 6 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Count that one. Ingram's got 32 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Harden finds MP. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Martinez. To the inside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
MP passes to Mitchell. Back to MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Ingram, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Toronto. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is...
Fourth quarter time, everyone. Get up and get loud.
Here's Murray Boyd. Bryant defending. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. On the court for Cleveland. Bryant is out there with Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's MP. And it's Harden in at the point. Bryant with a screen for Mitchell. Can't get it. Raptors leading by 6. Ingram. The 3 doesn't go. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. MP with a screen on Quickly. Harden with it. Picked up by Barrett. MP misses the 3.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. And they come back with a 3 of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Easy money, James Harden.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks so much. Quickly against MP. 5 to shoot. The 3 is off. Now Cleveland shooting at 51%. Really solid. Drained from outside.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Hurdle with a screen on MP. Ingram against Martinez. Mobley there for the rebound.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Mitchell buries the 3.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. No good, and a chance to end the run right there. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now Harden out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bryant. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Al Barrett. One right through. What touch!
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Harden fires. Barnes rips down the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Pirtle. Oh, one-handed!
Well, that's a big man playing big. Pirtle using all of that 7-foot length.
Steps back. Outside Mobley, from outside, and down goes the 3.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Martinez against Ingram. Now quickly. 3, good.
Lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
Harden against Quickly. MP. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Well, they really needed that one right there, and Ingram came through in a big moment.
Here's MP for 3. Good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
Now Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Let's lose a 3. It's good.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Pirtle. Ingram buries the deep ball.
What a move by Brandon Ingram. He looked calm under pressure.
Now, here is Harden. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots the 3. And it misses. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Royakovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Ingram against Martinez. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Fires the three. And the three misses. And he does not hit. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Here's Pirtle. Now, quickly. Barnes outside. 4 on the clock. Takes the three. Not that time. It won't go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Quickly pulls it down. The Raptors shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Ingram, here it fires. And it doesn't go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Book it.
That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
Toronto trailing. And here is Ingram. Little with a screen on MP. And get the three. Well, Cleveland shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Beyond the arc. It misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Quickly with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Yeah, that goes in.
Well, that's just a clutch shot from Barnes, and it's what his team expects from him in these moments.
And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. Mitchell outside. Knocks down the three.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Ingram, Barnes outside, and he hits the jumper.
And no fear in Barnes late in the game. This guy is not afraid of the moment.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Ingram, and trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw. Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Mobley is screen. Launches it. Down it goes for 3.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. A double overtime game can really take a toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Woo! If you're living the right way, you wake up in the zone. My teammates and I were on the same wavelength already from the jump, so we stay there.
So you live in the zone then?
No, we are the zone. Jennifer Quintana, it does not exist without us.
Well then, congrats on another day in the zone, MP.
Hey, I like it here, so I appreciate you.
Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Jennifer, thank you. And that